it's important we also look at it. We've been doing this, but then in programming, obviously, you may do some arithmetic operations. Okay, you may do some addition, subtraction, etc. So let's take a look at some example. Let's say basic arithmetic operations. So I'll start with addition. So in addition, let's say 3 plus 7. So the plus is the addition. Right? So you have your 10. You can assign the whole operation to a variable. So let's say total. It becomes 3 plus 7. So now if I say print total, I get what? 10. Now what about subtraction? Let's see how that is also done. It's also very, very simple. So we have it here. Let's correct it. So let's say 10 minus 5 or 6, whichever one. So the minus symbol you have on your keyboard, that's what we use. So 10 minus 6, that gives you your answer. Again, you can assign to a variable. Multiplication, we use the star symbol. That's a shift and 8 will give you the star. So let's say 3 multiplied by 2, that's 3 star 2. That will give us our answer. So the star here, when you check your keyboard, okay, for mine it's shift and then 8. That'll give me the star symbol. Okay, so that's for multiplication. For division, let's say 10 divided by 2. That's how we do it. And you get your answer. All right, so you take note of all these things. And of course, with division, let's say 5 divided by 2. This one will give you a float. Okay, so depending on what you want, you can add other functionalities to fine-tune your answer. Okay, like in situations like division. All right, so you take note of that. Of course, we are going to do some detailed tutorials to cover some of these concepts, but for now, this is the beginners edition, so we are keeping things simple so that you can easily understand and enjoy R. So let's proceed. There's something that we can also do here, which I thought we can do. That is to calculate the GC contents. Okay, it's something that we can do first. So I want us to do this one first, and then after that, we will come back to the function because it ties in perfectly to it. Okay, since we are dealing with DNA sequences, okay, it's important we try something else here. So there's like a simple project. So let's say calculating the GC contents. Okay. So it's also under basic arithmetic operations. But let's say you have your DNA sequence. Let's say DNA seq. Have JT, ATCG. Let's say something like this. Okay. Now, if you want to compute GC contents, you need to first get the length of the sequence. Because you need that information. Just check here. Because you know it's the total of your G's and C's divided by the length. So you need your sequence length. So here it becomes what? NK DNA seq. And then what do we also need? We need the G count. And here what we do? We use what? str as for counts. We say DNA seq. And then we say what? G. So you notice it's tying perfectly. Okay. So we have G counts. And we also have what? C counts. And that will be what? DNA seq C. Right? It's perfect. Then now finally, the GC content is what? The gene count plus the C count divided by length times 100. So GC content comes what? G counts plus C counts. You notice I've placed them in brackets. Divided by what? Seq length multiplied by 100. Right? So we have something like this. So I'll run it. Now if I type GC contents, what do I get? We have it here. Of course, you can refine it further, but for now, let's just keep it like this. So this is another example of a mathematical operation or arithmetical operation you can perform. Okay, so this is what calculating GC content. All right.